Okay, gonna film a quick video from the top of Hot Springs Mountain. Right ahead of us there, we have a Prison Hill Ridge looking north from the south. Never seen it from this angle. And in the distance there is Mount Scott, where I filmed and took a bunch of photos of some wild horses the other day. And next to that is Mount Davidson. Or actually, that's probably Mount Bullion. Davidson's probably behind it. And then we got the Sugarloaf. And on the other side of that is Washoe Valley. And Slide Mountain. You can actually see Mount Rose behind Slide Mountain. Again, never seen it quite from that angle. So there's Mount Rose. Mount Rose is 10,881 feet. Slide Mountain is 9,778 or something like that. And that might be Tamarack Peak. I'm not sure which one that is. And I think that might be Snow Valley Peak. Again, kind of hard to tell from this angle. Oh, I should probably get Carson Valley and Carson Shitty. This is all of it. I mean, you can see the whole city from up here. And South Valley. And you got a bunch of the Sierra Peaks here. And going back into Genoa. I think that must be Genoa Peak. Because that is definitely Monument Peak. That's a ski area. You can see all the ski runs and stuff on it. Monument's just over 10,000 feet. I was gonna do it this summer, I just didn't. It takes a while, it's a long hike, and it's tough to leave Jasper by himself for that long. But I have done all three of those. Freel Peak, Job's Sister, and Job's Peak. And I did Freel and Job's Sister both in one day. That was a long day. I think it was like a 10-hour hike. And down there is Minden and Gardnerville. And then we have like Markleyville Peak. I don't even know how to pronounce it. And then Silver Peak. That's a nice little juniper tree that's up here. Kind of looks like a little Christmas tree. We got the whole valley down here, and then that's the beginning of the Pine Nuts. The Pine Nut Range. Mount Seagull. And then they're kind of blocked the rest of the way. And then out on the other side of that ridge is Dayton. And then we're back to Prison Hill and Mount Scott. Let's see if I can zoom in on the summit of Mount Scott. Yeah, pretty much. So there's a bunch of the radio towers and stuff up there. Whoa, I'm zoomed in too far. So yeah, there's the summit. So one of the cool things about this mountain that I wasn't expecting is that once you're on the summit, you know. It's not like there's a question as to where the high point is. There's nothing else. I mean, there's some other ridges like this one down here, but you know, there's no doubt where you're at. And the view is just as good, if not slightly better than I expected. So this just has a nice central location in Carson Valley, and you can see pretty much everything. I'm gonna try and go over to that little summit. It's about the same height. This is kind of a little plateau up here, but I'm pretty sure this is the actual high point, but the view's better from over here anyway. You get to see all into Carson Valley and everything. So yesterday I took a photo where it said look out for rattlesnakes and coyotes, and that was on this side of Prison Hill. Right back in that region there. Which normally the other 2 times I hiked Prison Hill, I hiked it from this side, from the west side, but yesterday I went to the east side just to see what it was like. And let's see, can I focus in on downtown Carson? Let's see how zoomed in we can get. .64 power zoom. Can't quite see my house, but yeah, that's pretty good. 80 power, 128 power zoom. At that point I'd need a tripod or something, but let's see. Slide Mountain. You can see why they call it Slide Mountain. This big chunk of the mountain broke off some years ago. Summit of Mount Rose. So that's 52 power, and that's 32 power zoom. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can find some rocks or something to brace this thing against so I can do some more zooming without having to worry about camera shake. So I'll sign off now. I think I've rambled on long enough. Alright, peace out.